Hey everyone, and welcome to Money Therapy with me, Rachel Lauren, your amateur money therapist and the co-founder of Debbie, the first app to pay you to pay off your debt and save. Today, we're going to talk about the fact that a lot of people think they're poor when they're not. Are they really? Does it just feel that way? What's the situation? Bloomberg just released an article calling this money dysmorphia. So you may have heard of the term body dysmorphia. It's when you look in your body and you see something that's not really there. Same idea, except with money. So let's go to the article. It says, never hesitant to rebrand an existing phenomenon, millennials and their Gen Z frenemies are admitting to having money dysmorphia, a feeling of insecurity around their financial situation, even when the true picture reveals little cause for concern. Some 43% of Gen Z and 41% of millennials say they suffer from a flawed perception of their finances, according to a recent Credit Karma study. So I see this all the time. I actually interviewed a student recently in New York who had this exact same problem, and he was hoarding his savings because he thought that he didn't have enough money in his savings account. Do you ever feel afraid to touch your savings?
Yeah. It's almost like I'm just hoarding it, honestly. Like I feel like I have kind of a scarcity mindset, and I'm like, I need this for something.
Right. Guys, why are we inventing new terminology for shit that's existed for decades? People for all of eternity have looked at their neighbors left and right and said, wow, those guys are doing way better than me. It's called keeping up with the Joneses. So, I guess today is just amplified by the fact that Mr. and Mrs. Jones are actually in your pocket at all times, and you could just whip it out and take a look at what all of your friends and family are doing. Not only that, it feels like not only your neighbor is richer than you, but people halfway across the world are richer than you. Everybody's richer than you. Dudes are living at resorts in Thailand with private chefs for $500 a month. It's super confusing. Some articles are saying that Gen Z is way ahead of their peers when it comes to their student loan debt. They don't have as much as other generations. And then other articles are saying that they're way more anxious about their money than other generations. So which one is it? Is it all in our head, or is this actually happening? Honestly, it's probably a bit of both. Everything has gotten really, really expensive, but at the same time, we've also gotten used to all of these expensive conveniences like DoorDash. You do have the ability to make a change in your life that can have an impact on your money. Sorry to tell you guys. So if you're feeling down and you're feeling anxious and you feel like you don't have enough because you see everybody else around you driving a Porsche, maybe take a look at your bank account, see that there's actually some money in there, you're actually paying your bills, maybe you're not in debt, and you're really not in as bad of a situation as you think. Be grateful. I want you to practice some gratitude because, and I'm not saying this from like the boomer pick yourself up by your bootstraps kind of way. It's more that the more you practice gratitude, the happier of a person you will generally be and the less anxious you will be, I promise. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and download Debbie in order to start earning cash rewards for paying off your debt and saving.